Hola, estimada audiencia de Modern Machine Shop México. Hoy es el tercer día de la IMTS 2022 aquí en Chicago. Estamos en el stand de la empresa suiza GF Machining Solutions con la máquina electroerosionadora Cut X 500, una máquina sofisticada de mucha precisión. El ingeniero de aplicaciones Ostini nos va a hacer una introducción de esta máquina, sus novedades y qué aplicaciones son las ideales para utilizarla.
Hello, my name is Ostini. I'm the head of business development for GF Machining Solutions, and we're here at IMTS 2022 in front of our brand new Cut X machine that we first introduced here at IMTS. So I'd like to go over some of the features with you of what's new from GF on this machine. First off, we're using 3D printing to produce our upper and lower head nozzles. Here I have an example of a cutaway of one of our nozzles for the lower head, and inside here we've designed it so that the flushing channels go through the nozzle. The number one rule in EDM is flushing, and this allows us to bring more flushing to the cut zone and therefore increase our cutting speeds. It also has the ability to add cartridges to the lower nozzle. What I mean by that is I'm able to switch out the diameter of the wire or switch from our V guides to our round guides in a very quick and easy fashion. So we've designed a lot in our upper and lower heads to make the maintenance a lot easier, or the operation of the machine in different types of applications easier and quicker to do. On top of that, you're looking behind me and you see a twin wire system. Now a twin wire system is a system where we're using two wires, but not at the same time. We use one wire and then we can switch to the other wire and use the other one. So what is the advantages here? The advantages here is, for example, let's say I have a small inside corner and I have to use a 4th wire to cut this part. In a single wire machine, you're going to use the wire, a 4th diameter wire or a 0.1 wire to cut all the way through the part, roughing, through the skim passes, everything. It's going to take you quite a bit of time. But imagine if you had a machine that can actually switch the wire and go from an 1/8 diameter wire down to a 4th wire in 32 seconds. So I can now use the 1/8 wire to rough it out, which I could put more power to the wire and therefore cut much faster. And then switch over to the 4th wire and cut and skim it to final size. This will typically, on an average job, save about 50% of the time to do that part, because I now can switch from one wire to another. Another area is, let's say I use the same diameter, but I want to be economical. So I want to go fast, I'm going to use coated wire. But if I want to be economical, I'm going to go with brass wire. Typically people use brass wire because of economics. But what if I wanted to go quick and I still want to have economics? So the best way with a dual wire system is I can use the coated wire to rough and get done with it quick, and then switch to the other diameter of brass wire to do all the skim passes. This will allow me to save money in that area. And the last advantage of a dual wire system is the same wire, same diameter. But now I can put two 55-pound spools in the machine, and I can run in an automation cell, not just for a week on one spool, but automatically switch over to the second spool when the first spool runs out and continue cutting during the second week. So I can then have less maintenance during an automation cycle. So those are the three advantages to using a twin wire and with our new nozzle system in the machine. The last accuracy of this machine is plus or minus 1 micron. What I mean by that is anywhere you move on this table, you're holding a 1 micron, plus or minus 1 micron accuracy positional on this machine. So it's a high accuracy machine no matter where you go on the table. The last thing is a key feature of the machine is something we wanted to launch in 2018 IMTS, but because of COVID, we couldn't come here. So we're launching it now with this machine as our Uniqua control. Our Uniqua control is something that we've been building for many years. We are a company of two companies put together with two different philosophies, and we brought it now into one control. We have the G-code way, so if you're a G-code user, no problem. If you're an old Charmy user, put your programs in and continue cutting. We still have the command language, we still use the G-code language, and we have a built-in converter for that. If you are a Vision user, we have the dynamic way. Bring in your programs, put them right in. They'll run right here, except for the DOS Vision one, which is really old, but anyone with the Windows base, you could take your programs and put them right in the machine. This control allows both companies, customers, to utilize one control, and it is our future control for all of our machines within GF. So with this control, we've made it easy. With this nozzle, we've made it faster. With this capability, we've brought economics, we've brought speed, and with other features like iWire and TurboTech, we have brought more features that customers are looking for from GF Machining Solutions.